Off that was a lovely, great 70 to put the pressure on Peter Manley. As you can see, Peter very quick to the hockey here, wants to get on with the game and get his form. He's got to dig deep here, Pete. He needs to turn his form around. He mustn't let the game happen. He's got to make it happen for him.
And what I like about this guy is his shape. Arthur Hopcroft wrote a book about football. I talked about the shape of the player. I like the control. Whereas what happens to Manley sometimes, he's a big lad, a bit like a rugby league player. If anything goes wrong with this at the throwing end, it'll be augmented because of the size of the darts. So, in a funny way, a bit of inconsistency is endemic in Manley's game. But this guy's arm, it's like a steel piston. An early Stevenson locomotive. Lovely adjustment to the second dart.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Sid. You know, Peter, if he does go under pressure, he will start missing, although that is a perfect dart for Manley. He should be looking to go down. That's one thing about Pete, he will move around the dartboard instead of getting the deflections, and that upsets your percentage of attack on the treble.
See, beautiful straightening of the arm. That's the key to throwing tungsten. I always thought one of the greatest sights was Lazarenko when tungsten first came out, right? Just that straightening of the mighty arm. Straighten the arm. Eliminate any kind of wibble, weep, or other aspects of the curvature of the arc of the dart. Simpler, the better with tungsten.
Well, they say it will certainly stand up under pressure. A simple, easy throw, the natural throw, which is what Hamilton's got. 204, he's just looking to set this up. A ton or a ton 40, a ton 80 will really put the pressure on Manley to break him again. That is the time to hit a 180 to really put the pressure on Manley.
Classic example of what we've both been seeing there. Simple, and when it's right, beautiful. For 5-2 against the much fancied Manley. Double 12. Again, this has got to be weighted nice. He's got to feather the barrel. Feather the wrong side of the barrel. Beautiful use of the line! Classic darting!
Yeah, certainly Peter is in trouble. He's got to, not that tactics will affect this Andy Hamilton, because I don't think anything does, but Peter perhaps has got to try and slow him down. He seems to be getting to the hockey like the 1-5. Very quick hockey there. He's got to just slow it down, compose himself, because this man is not going to let this lead go when he's throwing darts like this.
A purist like myself and Rod would criticise his last dart, though. He didn't need to aim that at the line. Could have gone up inside. But there is that air of impatience about Manley sometimes when he's under pressure. Hi, the Flintstones got in. Thirsty Flintstones.
Yeah, they probably thought that Barney was going to be here with them. And this is another two good darts just to the left of them.
100.
Well, he's not Kane in that 60 now, pushing his average to over 90.
Yeah, he won't be too worried about the 180s. 140s coming along when Peter's only hitting tons. Gets him down to the double first and getting a good wide 5-2 up. You don't want to let him get any further.
Well, there's something Etruscan about this archery. This is sensational control by the Stoker. Pushed his average up from 82 to 91. No time at all. So, obeying the dart rule, never give a chucker an even chance. 21. And he's forcing errors from Manley.
Yeah, he certainly is. And although it's very hot, probably over 100 degrees, he's sweating well, but he looks calm and controlled. The eyes are very steely, and you can see it there. He's going to melt the dartboard with them eyes, Sid, and he's playing well.
Well, I remember when you beat Manley in 1917 here in '99. He took about 16 pints of fluid at the day.
Yeah, you've got to keep hydrated up there, because it easily knock you up, if not in the match, certainly after the match, and then it affects you the next day. Double 8 for 6-2.
It's got to go on the short corner. The dipper. Oh, yes! Beautiful use of the line! A feather flick on the marker! Manley in deep bother!
Game on.
Yeah, certainly Peter has got to dig very deep here, like John Park did in Vegas, 2-0 down to Wes Newton, and weren't going to just take the defeat. He just fought and fought This is what Manley's got to do. He's got to change a few things, perhaps take his time, perhaps slow Hamilton down a bit. You know, not that tactics will affect this guy, but you've got to try things to just upset the form and get your own form going.
He's in the groove again, in the lipstick. Big time. Popping up that average. Oh, what a time! Oh, this is beautiful by the lad from Stoke. 92 average, plays a miserable 80 by Manley. Turning the screw on the great Manley.
Well, that says it all, Sid. You know, he's over 11 points up on the average, and Peter won't be happy. Peter's a class player. He won't be happy at all with just on the 80 average. He'll be looking for at least 90 plus, and Hamilton again. He isn't going to let this go. Absolutely flying, Hamilton is.
Well, there's the sureness that borders on arrogance that all the greats need. Even yourself used to do the sneer, the John Bart sneer, the Bristol sneer. 2 nines to go further ahead. Double 16. Check.
Well, he certainly missed a few doubles in the early legs, but Hamilton's not missing a thing there. His consistency is incredible, and it's looked anonymous for Manley. He's got to fight here, Pete. He's got to get these next couple of legs, otherwise I think he'll be walking all the way home to Cumbria.
Oh, this is wonderful to watch. Something always terribly gladiatorial about darts. Great days, the diminutive 5'1" jockey playing against 6'1" lads like Harrington, Anderson and Bristol. This kid is a player.
Yeah, this guy's here for the duration of the professional, the PDC and Sky Sports. He's the real deal, as we've been knowing for a few years. And he said in his interview where he feels that the more TV games he plays, the more experience he's getting, and this is certainly showing here today.
Well, it's relentless. He's pushed his average up from 84, 5 legs ago, to 94. It's Cliff Thorburn darts there, Sid's grinding. Determination etched. Lovely adjustment to the red bit. Oh, absolutely creaming all ends of the bed.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's starting to put 2 darts in the treble 20 with each throw, and 180 just looking to set this up. He'll have looked at the score of Peters, knowing that he'll have at least 6 darts from here, possibly 9.
It's easy as shelling peas, this. And you get that way by enormous practice. And Manley just discombobulated. He looks like Henry VIII looking at a capon and fries. Treble 16. Treble 16 leaves double 8. Fat 16's handy.
48.
Yeah, good tactics that. He's been hitting double 16 first dart. Don't want to leave double top when he knows he can hit the 16s, and that's why he's left it. Peter now all hoping he's putting the pressure on.
137.
Hamilton hasn't really missed this. You can see him saying, come on, put it in there first dart. You can see he really wants this.
Double 16. 2 12s now for it too. Even getting the adjustments right. Given a number 6 ranking, Peter Manley, a bit of what we call in Geordie Landers Towselin, is the Stokey. 8-2, he leads.